Hello students, this is a Maths Worksheet 25, Chapter number 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas. Dear students, you will also follow COVID appropriate behavior, so you wear mask, follow physical distancing and maintain hand hygiene.
Now students, first you will observe these all pictures here, right? This first one, second scissor, now this clock, this picture frame, this hand, right? Observe these all pictures carefully, very carefully, right? Now students, here first we'll discuss here angles, right? An angle is a measure of the rotation or turn of a ray about its fixed point. The fixed point is called the vertex, right? Whose plural is vertices. If there is only one point or one fixed point known as vertex, and if the figure having more than one, so we say that these are the vertices in the angle. So the diagram below shows how an angle is formed when the direction of turn is clockwise and the amount of turn shown by the red arrow is the measure of the angle. Right? So this is the figure related to angle. So here first we will discuss about how angle form actually, right? So basically this point, this first ray is the initial position of ray, and from this point this ray move from here to here, right? So when this ray move from initial point to final position, so this point it makes some angle here, right, in the middle of these two ray. So the amount of turn is the measure of the angle. Now the initial point of these two rays is known as vertex, right? So this point is known as vertex of the angle. So the above definition is based on a more dynamic view of an angle that is consistent with the newer geometries often referred to as motion geometry, right? What is it? Motion geometry. In Euclidean geometry, a more static view of an angle was envisioned, right? In this view, angles are seen as a static form when two rays meet at a point called the vertex. So now here we will discuss classification of an angles. So here classification of angles by size of turn. So you all know that here ray move from its initial point to final point, right? So angles are classified according to the size of the turn. Okay, so there are some angles based on their size of turn. Now measure of angle and name of the angle. So angle which less than 90 degree known as acute angle, and angle which exactly 90 degree known as right angle. The name of the angle is right angle, right? Now greater than 90 but less than 180. So these type of angle are known as obtuse angle, which are greater than 90 but less than 180. Now angle which is exactly 180 degree. So these type of angle are known as straight angle, right? Straight angle, and it is a half turn of the ray. The ray complete its half turn at 180 degree. Now greater than 180 degree, the angle which are greater than 180 degree are known as reflex angle. So the angle which are greater than 180 degree are known as reflex angle. Now 360 degree, the angle which is exactly 360 degree known as complete angle, and it is a full rotation or whole turn, right? So these are some types of angle based on their turns. So you all know that when we measure an angle we use protractor, right? So this is the figure of protractor here. This is an anti-clockwise turn. So when the ray move from this point to this point, this turn is known as anti-clockwise turn, right? The amount of turn in this case lies between 30 and 40 degree, right? 30 and 40 degree. So seen on the inner scale, right, at this point, right, from here. So here we say that this is 35 degree angle. Okay, so we use the outer scale and this give us as reading of 35 degree. Now this picture shows clockwise turn because ray start move from this point to this point, right? So this is a clockwise turn and the amount of turn in this case lies close to 50 degree, right, at this point. And seen on the outer scales, when we move clockwise, so here we check angle from outer scale, right? A closer look at the outer scale give us a reading of 49 degree, right? Here there is no need to read the inner scale. This would give us the measure of the supplement of the angle we just measure, right? So here we say that this is 49 degree angle. So dear students, by using this protractor you will easily find what is the degree of an angle.
Angles, right? How angle form actually, and how we naming an angle, right? So here first we will discuss how angle actually form. So here, if this is the initial point of two rays here, and this ray start moving from here, this point, and here I give this point as A, and it's moving on to the point B, right? And after that we join this point as like this. So this ray move from here to here, right? Like actually like this, there are two pens here, okay? So this point is the initial point of this ray, right? When it's moved like this, so it forms some angle between these two rays, right? It forms some angles between these two pen here, okay? So how we measure these angle actually? By using protractor. Now here I give this point name as O here, okay? We learn about how to naming an angle, right? So there are two methods to give the name of an angle. So here first we read like this, A O B. So here point here, so here A O B and B O A, and here we use this symbol denote to an angle, right? So here we write angle AOB or angle BOA, right? So these are the two arms of an angle, right? Arms of an angle, and this initial point is known as vertex. And in angle, these two rays are known as arms of an angle, and this initial point is known as vertex. Here I give this point name as O, right? Now naming an angle. So here there are two methods to name this angle, like AOB and BOA. Remember one thing here, every time we put this O in the middle of these two points, right? Every time vertex right in the middle of another point, right? So here we write like this, angle AOB or angle BOA, right? Angle AOB, and angle BOA. We write here vertex in the middle of these 2 points on arms, same as with this. Now, so how we measure an angle? So you all know that this is the initial position of ray, and this is the final position of ray. Right? So how we measure an angle? So here we use an instrument which known as protractor, right? Here this is the initial point, right? And when we move interior side of this angle of this protractor, okay, interior side of this protractor, so here write 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on, okay, and outside 180, 170, 160, 150 and so on. So when we move anti-clockwise, right, anti-clockwise, so here we use interior side angles here, and when we move clockwise direction, so we use outside angles, right? Here we will discuss about interior and exterior of an angle, right? Interior and exterior of an angle. So here if we make an angle here, these are two rays here, right? These are two rays, and take one point on this ray, right, A, and this point B, and I'll give name vertex as O, right? So interior, now first we start from interior. What is interior actually? So here we say that interior is the part in the middle of these two arms, right? So if you draw a line here like this, and this part which covered by interior is the part on the plane which covered by angle, right? So here we write the definition of interior. So the definition of interior, the part of the plane which is within the arms of an angle produced indefinitely, is called the interior of the angle. Okay, so this part is known as interior of an angle, right? Now exterior. What is exterior? So if we say that exterior is the part which is outside of the arms or an angle known as exterior part, right? So here we write the part of the plane which is outside the arms of an angle produced indefinitely is called the exterior of the angle. Exterior of the angle, right? So this shaded part is known as interior of an angle, right? Interior, and this part is known as exterior of an angle. Okay, exterior of an angle. Now here we will discuss interior points of an angle and exterior points of an angle and points on the arms. Points lies on the arms. Now here we will discuss interior points of an angle and exterior point of an angle, right? Interior and exterior points. Now here we make one angle here. And give the name of this angle and this point. Give the name of these points as P, O and Q, right? So now here we will discuss 3 points here. First, interior points. Second, exterior points. And third one is points lies on the arms. Okay, so now here we take some points on it, right? Like A, here B, here's C, here D, E, F, right? And here Z. Okay, so now here we write interior points. What are the interior points here? So interior points are those points which lies on the inside of an angle and interior part of an angle. So if you draw a line here, so this part is interior. What are the points in this part? A and D. So here we write A and D point, right, are interior points here. Now exterior points. Those points lies outside of an angle and outside part of the angle. So we say that these are exterior points or exterior parts of an angle. right? So B, point B is exterior point, F is exterior point, and E. So here we write E, F and B are exterior points. E, F and B. Okay. Now points lies on the arms. So here point P lie on this arm, C lie on this arm, B lie on this arm, and Q, right? So here we write P, C, Z, okay, P, C, Z and Q lies on the arm. Now here we write vertex. Vertex point O, right? Now what is the name of this angle? There are lots of ways to write the name of an angle, but here we write only one name of this angle, angle POQ, angle POQ or angle QOP, right? So here we write angle POQ or angle QOP. So now these are the interior points of an angle, exterior points of an angle, and points lies on the arms, and this is the vertex, right? And the name of this angle POQ or QOP, right? So now here we take another example, is find the interior of P, exterior of P, and points lies on P. Okay, so here the question is find the points, interior points of P, exterior points of P, and points lie on P, right? So this is the figure of an angle. In the given figure here, there are some interior points, some exterior points, and some points lie on the arms, right? So now here we write interior points here. Interior points of P. So here what are the interior points of P here? So points which lie on the interior side of an angle is known as interior points. Okay, so these points are known as interior points. So here C and L, these both are interior points. So here we write C and L are interior points. Now exterior points. Okay, exterior points of P. So what are the exterior points of P here? So exterior points are those points which lies outside of an angle are known as exterior points. So point B and point M. Point B and point M are exterior points of P here. So here we write point B and point M are exterior point of P. Now points lies on P. Now points lies on angle P. So here point D, point P also, and point A. Okay, so here interior point of angle P, C and L are the interior points of angle P. Now exterior points of angle P, point B and point M, point B and point M are exterior points. Now points lies on P, angle P. So here D, point P and point A.